Hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening. This is me, Amechi Eke. It's indeed a pleasure for us to be together this afternoon. Just as you know, and I always want to start my video, my meeting, my training with this very tool, which you know very well. So put on your dancing shoes and just for a few seconds, let us do this. Okay? Guess what that is? Welcome to the TVC community, designed to free humanity of poverty. It's a clarion call, rise and fall, here's for the fall, hands on the fall. Come on, stop my digital money. It's a cool kid, bring your free good, free millions, we had a billion. It's a cool kid, bring your free good, free millions, we had a billion. TVC. TBC, TBC, TBC. A billion coin, a billion coin, a billion coin, a billion coin. So. That's just it. Just shake our body a little before we get going in this very Zoom meeting. So I'm welcoming you all to this very time, which we want to actually take time to look at some certain things that actually makes us to want to stay put with TBC. Before starting this, I would like to say something here, and that thing is very, very important, and it will really help us to look at things and be open-minded in whatever we are doing. But one thing I want us to have at the back of our mind is that the requirements to meet up in June is as simple as anything. Let us remove at the back of our mind that it is difficult. Don't ever think that it is difficult. The only thing that will make it difficult is to sit back and go ahead analyzing the pros and cons. How do I go to people? Must I do this? In fact, the more you talk about, in fact, the more the day is going. Today is already the second day of June 2020. And you remember the requirement to remain in the mass adoption till A this very month. Number one is pay your June admin fee. Number two, get 2 of your referrals, either old or new, to pay their admin fee for the month of June, and that is just that. If you have more than that to pay, fine. Come the month of July, pay your admin fee, get 2 of your referrals to pay the admin fee, and have at least 1 merchant. On and on. This thing, folks, I don't see the difficult aspect of it. I don't see the difficult part of all this because this is what we've been doing. Admin has always go ahead to teach us and to help us to know what to expect. And for those who have started doing it, I don't see any problem with that. So that is by the way. Now, what I said that we're going to think about is this. We don't need to talk about this and think deeply about it. Some of the people who joined TBC and have left or by the wayside, they are still projecting themselves as experts. Experts in some of the opportunities that they are now presently representing, which is very okay. They are experts. And one thing about some of them is that just the way they keep TBC by the side, kept it by the side, and jump on to the next one. That is the way they're going to leave the very next one and jump on to yet still another one. And you call them, let's say, I am an expert in this very community. I'm expert in this. Well, there's no problem about that. They are experts, and we agree, we accept it. But one thing we want to understand is that they are experts in doing one thing, experts in running around everything and running around nothing. The same person who came to you with TBC opportunity and give you every reason why TBC is the best opportunity ever in the world for you to join TBC. That same person tomorrow come back again with another opportunity and say, in fact, when I joined TBC, I never knew that it's like that, so like that. It's, in fact, forget about that. But this very one now, in fact, apart from God, I must say that this is the very next opportunity. They will give you every reason for you to believe in whatever they're saying. But folks, we need to think. We need to allow ourselves to really think. This same person running around calling himself expert, experts are known to be stable in whatever they do. Experts are known to do whatever they do that others will actually benefit from. Experts are known to have stability. So why not you as a follower? They have defined their own niche as experts in jumping from one opportunity to the others. You, as one of their followers or as their followers, why not define your own niche? Define your niche in the sense that get tired of jumping here and there and at the end of the day, jumping or running after nothing. As you can see, TBC is not the very first, the only opportunity I've come across in life. I have come across many, okay? Even the person who introduced me to TBC had been into many opportunities, okay? I did some with him. We made little cash, and before you know, that one collapsed, and even though it collapsed, still others are still doing it, but due to, we later find out, just the way I said it, we later find out that some things are not done right, and off we go. But you know one thing? I got tired of becoming a runarounder. I got tired of perching here and there like flies. I wanted to create a niche. And when I see TBC, I saw TBC, and I look at various aspects of TBC and discover that whatever it is that you're busy going from post to post, from running helter-skelter up and down there, you have it all fully packaged in TBC community. You have it completely packaged in TBC. And that is, if you have TBC and you are still out there looking for another opportunity, one thing is the problem. You've not taken time to actually understand or understanding what you have. Because if you understand what you have, you notice that different opportunities out there with different sources of incomes, fine and good. There are other opportunities you can do and make money, fine. But TBC is one that encompasses all angle. The multiple stream of income in TBC, they're too much. You make digital money, you make paper money. Just tell me, you also grow in TBC because you've been educated in TBC. I look at what really makes you a rounder, an all-rounder, a well-rounded person. You have it all in TBC, okay? I'm only saying this because I've chosen to create my niche in TBC. So as a way of advice or a form of advice, if you notice that you cannot just have the quality of people that TBC is looking for, create your niche outside and stop running after everything and at the end of the day, run after nothing. There are other opportunities out there, but in my language, in Igbo, ebe onye bi, maọbụ ebe onye si, ka ọ na-awachi. Meaning that you protect where you are coming from. So I have my genuine reasons why I have to protect TBC, because I've had other opportunities, but comparing them with what I have in TBC, those ones are nowhere to be found. Okay? So show the world that you are not the type that behave like flies. You perch here, you leave there, you perch there, you perch there. Some have actually left TBC, fine and good. Some actually put it by the side, fine and good. And they've gone ahead to do something that they know they can do better, fine. Guys, TBC is not spreading obligation. TBC is giving people opportunity. And that comes with freedom of choice. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Nobody is fighting you. Nobody is forcing you. You must do this. You must. No. Even God, who created us, gave us freedom of choice. Freedom of will. We are no robots. And I cannot say because I'm in TBC that every other thing that every other people are doing, they are not doing the right. No. Let them go ahead and allow me to remain focused on what I do because I'm enjoying it. And as long as they're enjoying what they're doing, it's only if they're having challenges there. And I say, oh, look at the better option. Look at the better opportunity I have in TBC. Look at this. Okay, you've known about TBC, but there are things you are not getting clearly, back then. So why not look at it this way? Are you an office worker? Are you employed secularly? Are you a trader? Whatever you are, come to apply the tactics, okay, your expertise, apply it in TBC and see that it's a one opportunity that fits all, because TBC is full of opportunities. So if you are looking for one opportunity that entails every other opportunities, come into TBC. And if you're in TBC, stop running around, okay? Stop running around. So I am able today to be here in TBC and have actually taken my time to understudy it, especially our KCB or the Criminal Cashback Office, where some people are having issues. So categorically, I can hit my chest and say, to some extent, I can help you to get some things you need to know about TBC, especially the Criminal Cashback Office. Okay? So folks, we have the best of the opportunity in TBC. I'm saying it. I'm not telling you that it's not looking at TBC as something viable, that TBC is the best opportunity. It is left for me to prove it. And sometimes we go about looking for TBC admin to do this, to do that, to do everything. Admin has given us at least 80 to 90% of everything in TBC. It is left for us to get it done, to get it going. So, yeah. So what am I saying? In essence, what I'm saying this afternoon is that I am here for us to get together and analyze some issues that some people are finding difficult. So this afternoon, I will be taking you through some process in the KCBO, like changing of the sponsor from the admin. Sometimes when you try, carrying out a registration, and probably you have issues while you're busy registering, there are some issues that it may not actually go the way intended. And whenever you have any challenges in that very area, the system automatically pushes that person, that referral, pushes it down to the admin. And that is the reason why some people will register somebody, and when they go into their KCBO and search, to their utmost surprise, they will not see that person. They'll be wondering, hey, but I registered this person, the person is not under me, so what happened? So this afternoon, I'll be helping you to also unravel that. Then again, how to purchase bulk credit for another, from admin, and also how to pay for another member. Okay? Using bulk purchase in TBC is the best way to pay admin fee. That bulk credit goes instant. Some people use pay direct using Bitcoin. Yeah, it's also good, but it takes time. So we just need to know that when we do TBC and do our best to understudy it and know what and what to do, it makes it very easy. So, like I said, I'll be taking the next few minutes now to quickly um, look into that aspect of changing sponsors. Okay, you cannot change your sponsor from TBC, but it's only when your sponsor happen to fall to the admin. So I'll be sharing my screen now while we go through that. Okay, yeah. So here we are. I will now go to my back office. Okay, this is my Krengo Cash back office. Yeah, Mr. Dr. Onobanjo, you're welcome. I really appreciate your coming on board. I'm glad you're here. So, like I was saying, is how we can be able, if we mistakenly place our referral wrongly, we are to change that sponsor back to us. We are not the one to do it. We will encourage that our referral to log into his or her back office. When the person do that, we go straight here to account. You click account, okay? Then on the drop-down menu, you're going to you have account, profile, bounty, change password, logout. So you just click on the account again. And when you click it again, you will see your account, bulk payments, approved registration, payment history, change sponsor from admin. So whenever you have any issue, while registering, could be as a result of network problem, could be as a result of any glitches. So the system automatically pushes that person down to admin. So what you need to do is get the person to log into his back office. And when the person does that, come here, change sponsor from admin. Here is saying you can only change sponsor from admin, okay? You click here, and here opens. So if it opens, you just have that one-time opportunity of doing one thing to change the person back to yourself. So when the site opens, you will now give the person your username, okay? When this opens, look at here now, it says, your sponsor, that is my own sponsor, is not admin, okay? Your referral sponsor has been set, and your new sponsor has received referral Bitcoin bounty for your account, okay? You may not make any further changes. So here, I cannot be able to make further changes since what? As long as my sponsor is not admin. So if you check and if you come here, let's say you come into marketing, you come to your referrals, okay? You come to your referrals, you look for the very first person that you registered, and the person happens not to be there, but you are very sure that you registered the person and his account, everything is working normal, but the only problem is that the person is not in your back office as the sponsor. So all you just need to do is you go to the person and ask the person to log into his back office, okay? You guide him through to go to the section whereby you'll be able to change his sponsor or her sponsor back to you. And the only thing you can do is to give the person your username. So when the person places the username, the system, you now click submit or search. It will search out you, and the person will now choose you as a sponsor. So if, for instance, you come here and the person is not found, that is where you will now go here and do, as I said earlier on, by changing your sponsor from the admin. That is just that, okay? I hope it is very clear. If you have any issue that your sponsor, your registered referral is not in your back office, go to that person's back office or ask him to log into his back office and go to account and click change sponsor from admin. okay, and put your name where requested. Okay, so if there is any issue on that again, you let me know either through my WhatsApp, or you can even ask question now. Though we are not many here, but I know that this video is going to go viral. So if you have any question, please ask me, okay? Further directions will be placed under the description of this video. Then the next one is how to purchase bulk credits and pay for another member. If you want to purchase bulk credit, like I was able to put one guy through this afternoon, some people are fast learner, some will take little much time to be able to help them do that. So if you want to purchase bulk credit, you don't want to be depending on another person to be doing all those things for you, which is what admin is teaching us. That is what admin wants us to be doing. You know, helping people to do things may not actually allow the person to learn the intrigues. Sometimes let them also know that you're the one doing it for them. Sometimes you run into some hitches, but you are able to come out from it. You just find a way of coming out from it. So to purchase bulk credit, all you just need, you have so many things to do under this very section, account. Let's assume that our dashboard is just the way it is, okay? Our dashboard is as this, just normal. When we log into it newly, and why do we log into our back office? We log into our back office with the mind of doing one thing, with the mind of buying bulk credit. So if that happens, we just come here and come to account. We click account, okay? You still you take the same process again. We come to account. Remember, we have account here. When we click it here, the drop-down menu will show account, profile, Bitcoin bounty, change power. But what we're going to click on is the account. When we click on the account, we now click on bulk payment. This bulk payment has a lot to do. So when we click bulk payment here, it's going to open. So when the site opens, the section of bulk payment, when it opens, we will now place the number of bulk credit that we want to purchase. But that, what determines the number of bulk credit we want to purchase is how much are we having in our blockchain wallet, okay? My Bitcoin wallet, you ask yourself, how much am I having there, okay? So for us, again, to determine how much the money we have there can be able to carry, let me quickly take us back a little bit backward. Let me just help us to understand one thing. So to help us to know what we're doing. Because sometimes you may be having in mind that the admin fee, based on the 8 grains of gold, what's the current exchange rate for 8 grains of gold? You may not know. So the best thing we can do to be in the know is this. We just come down here, get to log into our dashboard. We scroll down the very first page, okay? You scroll down the very first page and come here. You're going to see monthly admin fee is 8 grains of gold. We want to remember TBC is not pegged to gold, but it's just measured in using grains of gold, okay? So we click on this. When we click there, we want to know how much dollar is 8 grains of gold. So we come here, when it opens, gold grain price calculator, okay? When it opens, we come here. So as you're looking at here, total value is $0. Grains, total weight in grains, which is 8 grains. We now put 8 here. So what are you saying? What you are saying here is that 8 grains of gold is 29.038 cents. That's almost $30. Sometimes here will be 27, sometimes 26, sometimes 28, sometimes 25. In fact, the 8 grains when it started, here was even $22. So it shows that as the price go up, it affected. So we will now multiply whatever we want to buy using this at the back of our mind. Let's assume that, okay, I want to purchase 5 bulk credits. So what I'll do, I will now tentatively, this is 29.038. Okay, you come to calculator, it said 29.038. Let's say I want to go for 5 bulk credit. I click and multiply it by 5. So how much is that? That is 145.19 cents. $145.19. So let's just round everything to say, okay, what are we paying for this is 145.19 cents. So as that is, when you go to your blockchain, and how do you get this? How do you get this? Look at how you're going to get it. So you have decided that that is what, excuse me, that is actually what you want to buy. That is the number of the bulk you want to get. So you come back to the account section. When you get to the account section, you click the account and go to bulk purchase. Okay. So when you go to that place, you allow it to load. Okay. When it opens, remember you're having 5 as to what you want to purchase. So as it opens, we are going to see it here and know that this is what we're buying. So here, we are going to put, you have actually decided that what you want to buy is 145.19 cents. So that is 5 bulk credit. You put 5 here, okay? And since Bitcoin payment is the popular one, some people use Litecoin, others use Ethereum, but let's say it's Bitcoin. When you click here now, okay, what you see here will be the wallet address to send payment to. Number of credits purchased, 5. You copy this to your Bitcoin wallet. I wanted to practicalize it, but I don't know what is happening. The Bitcoin area is not opening due to some issues. Then pay exactly this amount in BTC for credit. Paying less than required at this time will result in the transaction failing. So we don't want to alter this 0.01429000. I may come back here the next 2 or 3 minutes and put the same 5. You see this number changing because that is Bitcoin for you. It fluctuates. You go up, it comes down, things alternate. So we copy this and also take it to our blockchain. Once we have that done, within a few minutes, you are going to come here. Once you do that correctly, you submit. Mind you, what you have here as the total amount you are paying, 145, may end up being, let's say, 146, because the blockchain charges will be added to this. About sometimes can go up to $2, can be $1, can be some cents, but just have it in mind that it definitely is going to be more than this very price, but just with little above that. So when you have that done, after some few minutes, you come back here. After some few minutes, you come back to the account area to know if your bulk purchase has been delivered. You come to account area, you go to bulk, okay? So when you click on the bulk area, you wait. Okay? You wait for it to open. And when it opens, you're gonna see, yeah. So now, where we are going to click now is view credits. You will now check. When you come here, you're going to see where the credits, how they'll be lined up for you, because You requested for 5. Sometimes it can take up to 10 minutes. Sometimes if there is traffic, it can take up to hours, can take even hours, sometimes even more than a day, especially if it's going towards the end of the month. So now, what you are looking at here is the number of bulk credits still not used. Okay, here I'm having 3. But supposing I ordered for that one, that 5 that I click, what you see here, instead of 3, you're going to see 5. Now, how do you make use of this bulk credit? You make use of this bulk credit to pay for anybody that gives you his or her email and requests you that you pay for him, or your referrals who want you to help them to pay. You just come here, used for email. You just click here, put the person's email. Once you put the email exactly, you make sure that the email is correct. You just come here and click pay. Once you click pay, it will go. Or now, let's assume that I made a mistake while typing the email. I have to make sure that there's nothing like mistake, okay? But if the email is not registered in TBC, the payment may not go through. But if the email is registered in TBC, the payment will go through. But you have to make sure that it is the email that you want to pay for. So below here, you'll be looking at or be seeing the ones I've paid for orders in the past, okay? You look at the dates, you see just like that, okay? So those are just the things about it there. So it's very simple. Many a times what we take to be a very big something, usually it's just nothing. All that is required from us is just to make our time to learn things, make our time to study them out. And when we do it, we find out that it's very, very easy, okay? It's very, very, very easy to have achieved. So that is just that. And then if we have anything we want to discuss here, it's just all about reminding ourselves that to meet up the requirements that admin asks us is not that difficult. I must say it's not that difficult. And if we follow through, we give ourselves the needed task to go ahead to do that, we discover that it is not that difficult. I don't know if Dr. Onabanjo, I don't know, sir, if you have anything to contribute with regards to this, or in form of question. If you have question on this, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and raise the question or in form of contribution. So if there is, let me hear, sir.
Okay. Well, what I would just say is that I got something from what you said.
Thank you, sir.
That admin wants us to be able to do things by ourselves. And I quite appreciate that, because it means, you also said it, it means you are an honest man. People want to manipulate. You always want people not to be able to do things for themselves. You help them to do it. No. Is that not so?
Yeah.
So what I can get from what you have said today is that we should all study these things, go inside, click it, learn it, know it.
Yes, sir.
So that we can be able to do it ourselves. So I'm going to start doing that, clicking it, checking it, knowing it, and so on and so forth. So that's what I have gotten from your message. Yes, you also said that it's not that difficult like people think. That is also true. But most of us are intellectually lazy. 15 minutes of going into your KVCO and checking all those things, well, you will learn a lot. But how many of us even have 15, 20 minutes to go on it every day and learn? So as from today, I'll be doing that. That's number one. Then number two, I've not been able to log into my account for some time now. I will admit that I'm lazy. What I'm able to listen to is I didn't go to work today because I was not feeling too fine.
Yeah, so sorry about that.
So I will try and get in touch with the MOFO and see it sorted out. Then once I do that, I'll make sure that I put more effort in knowing more about the technical side of TBC. Most people are distracted only on the money side, rotator. But the technical side is also very, very important. So I think we should let our members know that you should also learn the technical side of TBC. I can tell them very, very shortly, if you are not good on the technical side also, people may start having problems. So that's what I will say for now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. And
I'm at home now on my bed. I'm not going to work.
Yeah. So sorry. Please, I want you to recover very fast. Oh, twins.
You can see your children. Can you see them?
Twins, how are you? Twins, the sub that is so that he will recover very fast without delaying. Okay?
Yes.
So thank you so much, sir.
I can see the two of them.
Twins, I'm greeting.
I can see your son there. Somebody's behind you.
Yeah, that's my son.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Bye-bye.
sir. So, like you
already so I will get in touch with Mofo.
Please
and
do.
Then try and see if I can rectify my face recognition.
It's all right, sir. It's all right, sir.
Thank you.
I'm happy to.
Bye-bye.
Madam, You're welcome, sir. So, it's twins. I'm greeting you. Yeah. They are enjoying the lockdown together, eh? That's
yes.
And well, very soon school will open and you start.
Yes.
So, folks, that is just as simple as that. TBC is not all that difficult. The technical aspect of it is just for us to make ourselves available. And people, just like Dr. just said, people should desist from the money aspect of it. When you talk about money in TBC, money will eventually surprise all serious TBCians. Okay? Some are looking at the rotator as saying, what is this? But I always say one thing, that little drop of water makes the mighty ocean. The rotator is currently dropping gradually, little by little. And before you know it, what we'll be having there will be too huge. I've is saying up to $500,000, not $1 million naira, $500,000. I know what that is.
Wow.
Not just here in Africa, but around the world. And that is, we have work to do in TBC. Okay? Those who focus on money in TBC, they usually get things wrong. And that is, there are those type who are busy, you know, after this they jump to that, after this they jump to that, not knowing that if you remain focused, okay, if you remain focused, you're going to see that all the things you are busy looking for outside, elsewhere, they are all packaged properly in TBC. Because you talk about TBC, your multiple ways of earning in TBC, you register somebody and the person pays the admin fee. It's not paying to you, but admin made it that 50% should come to you. And if you have many referrals who pay the admin fee in a particular week, and your name happens to fall among the first 3 persons that paid the admin fee, that had the highest referral that paid, you make money. Then when you come to referral, you make money. I'm talking about rotator. You make money from rotator. And what about outrightly? Because as time goes by, so we start being the one to even sell TBC to people. So we have opportunity that many people are yet to understand. So because of that, we wouldn't want anything to distract us. Whatever we know, let's not keep it to ourselves. Let's teach others. Because when we teach others, they will teach others. Others will teach others. We don't hoard knowledge, no. Just like we have children, we want to do anything possible for them to grow up. And that is why we do our best to give them the best of education, the best of the best of nutritious food, and our mothers, you are doing well in that. Very wonderful, because they want to see that their children grow up to become responsible adults in the future. So don't pride yourself of having downlines. Nobody's downline. We have referrals in TBC. And our joy is that our referrals are busy. And remember, I always make this point out. Don't look at me as, hey, Amechi is my sponsor, Amechi is my upline, Amechi is my AD. Don't overly praise me or elevate me to that extent. No. Get it right. Because Amechi is someone else's referral. Somebody else referred Amechi. So, and I'm doing my business. Okay? It's left for the person who referred me also to take charge of what he's doing. I don't know if you're getting the very point very clear. So we don't need to remain down for long. We just have to stand up and up we go with whatever we are doing, and that gives us the best result. So we want to show admin that we appreciate what he has done for us. Okay? We don't have to wait for him to do everything for us, because we have given us all the directions to go about making TBC to be something of value. And that is now is recruit, invite, register, make everything possible. I've been saying one merchant in the month of July. If you can register 100, it's already training Mbe Derrick how he can be able to bring as much as 100 merchants in one single month in TBC. So we too are not left behind. We're not left behind. So let us do the best we can to make what we are promoting to look nice, and we don't have to be the experts at jumping from here and there, making noise without having anything to show for it. So I really appreciate. I really appreciate all of us, especially Doctor, for honoring the invitation to be here this afternoon. So my regards to the family and to all TBCians, let us take time to rewatch this very video and share and help others to know what we know, because we don't want to keep any knowledge that we have for ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. You want to say something before we close?
Yeah, I just want to ask something. Okay, if sir. You have my chance, I've left the room. The children are disturbing me.
Don't worry, I'm with you.
So if we have merchants, and the merchants agree to accept Kringles, when they get these Kringles, are they going to convert it to Naira to be able to use it to purchase the goods, their stock, or how are they going to? What are they going to do with the Kringles they collect?
Good question. Good question. Now, we don't have to cross the bridge until we get to the bridge. For now, we are not mandating merchants to accept Kringles, okay? Are you with me, sir? We are not mandating them to accept Kringles. They can join now, just put up their business there up at the back office. Don't accept TBC if you don't want, okay? Some people like GMC, they have, you know, a kind of device they means whereby they know how to go about it. Some are yet to fully understand, because sometimes if you are buying things in bulk as a reseller, if you are buying things in bulk as a reseller, and you're also buying things one as a reseller, the person who gets it in bulk and you that is getting one, the prices will be different. The price is different, it may be different. And again, it depends on the area you go to get your things. It also makes it cheaper. So as a way to use that to promote TBC, some people are doing that to just, they get TBC, they get some percentages. Let's assume that their gain is something like 3,000 Naira, okay? They will, instead of making the whole 3,000 Naira, they will just take 2,005 or 2,000 and use the other one to promote TBC, okay? So for now, don't disturb anybody to accept Kringles. That is going to happen naturally on its own. But one thing I'm telling you is that by the time merchants come into TBC and their customers register using their link, and by the time those customers start paying their admin fee, that will mean much more money for the merchants. And if the merchant want to tell himself the simple truth, you are already making money from your customers renew or paying their admin fee, okay? If they're not buying something from you that is 20,000 Naira, and you said, okay, because you are my customer, instead of collecting 20,000 Naira, you are going to pay me 18,000 Naira. For instance, and pay me the remaining 2,000 Naira using Kringle. Already, he has made his money from the referral, the renewal from them.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are just some tactics that people are yet to fully understand about TBC.
Okay, are you saying that when the merchants now get referrals,
Yes.
And the referrals pay their admin fee monthly.
Okay. Yeah.
You will also get Bitcoin or what?
They will get Bitcoin. The merchant
The
will get
merchant.
Bitcoin. Yes.
Okay.
Like now.
Okay, that makes it a bit.
If you're able to log into your back office now, you are going to see the Bitcoin you have in there, which you can easily exchange.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So we are still building, and you will see it clear as time goes by. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that, my friend.
All right. Understood.
Welcome, sir. You're a fast learner. You're a fast learner.
Yes, I have to think about those things. Okay. And the admin says we should not concentrate on the big factories and the manufacturers, even barbers, tailors,
yes,
grocery store.
Good.
Those are the ones you want.
Good. You understand? You understood it very well.
Chemists, places that people can go to easily.
Yes.
Yes. People selling bags of rice, beans, restaurants. Yes.
Good.
That's good. Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much, sir. So on that very note, I am bringing this meeting to a close with one thing. Let's not think that the requirement to remain on mass adoption TA is difficult. It is not hard. Okay? We may just decide, okay, let's just gather ourselves about 2 or 3 people. Let me start working on my street. If we project ourselves that we are registering people to collect free Bitcoin, you can just brand ourselves and go about. And when they see it, people like to know that you are not the only one doing one particular thing that you're doing. When they start seeing others joining you, they want to belong. And again, helping them to understand that you are going to promote their business to over 3-point-something million people, getting to 4 million, and even more than as day goes by. They will really appreciate what we are doing. And remember, even the merchants, they have the freedom to come in for free for 1 month. Okay? So let's not be our grass.
Excuse me. Yeah. You mean the merchants will be paying admin fee too?
Yeah, they'll be paying admin fee when they want to start, but they have the freedom to come in free. So everything about TBC, they are going to understand it as they go by because it's very, very clear. Okay? So thank you so much for being here. And we want to call on.
So when is the next one? When is the next meeting?
You mean my own
meeting? When is the next meeting? Yes, your own meeting.
Okay, yeah. Whenever I have meeting, I always notify you, sir.
All right. Okay.
It's okay, sir.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And our regards to the rest of the family and the family of TBC around the world.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Bye.
And before we close there, I usually do that with something.
All right.
Okay, guess what that is? Because TBC have its own music. And I want you to
listen.
Okay. TBC.
Billion coin.
It's a place for fire, for revolution, money for the people. TBC, power to the people. TBC is my first right. TBC more than gold. Get the cookies when you bring good. We a million, we had a billion. Get the cookies. We the bring good, we a million, we had a billion. TBC. Billion coin.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's all right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.